Hey everybody, Jeremy here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you a variety of things that I picked up over the past week, past 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks that I didn't get a chance to actually show you in individual videos. So this is just going to be a big mix-up of all that stuff, and everything that you see here is going to be related to action figures, collectibles, Funko Pops, things of that nature. And also if this video looks a little bit different for you, it's because I'm recording this on my phone, the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. So if you were curious as to what the video quality is like on that particular phone under, reasonably good lighting, then that's what this looks like. All right, so let's get started. First thing, we're going to go over some Funko Pops. And right here, I'm hiding under the table, is this Pac-Man Funko Pop right here. Now, this is a new release from Funko, the Pac-Man line. I found this Pac-Man. He was the only one left at my local GameStop. And this is a line I've been really interested in getting my hands on because it's classic. It's Pac-Man. And this Pac-Man looks unlike all of the other Funko Pops. Most of the Funko Pops, like the ones you see behind me, they are not like this Pac-Man. I mean, it's a very unique look. The paint is very saturated. It's very glossy. A lot of Funko Pops tend to have more of a matte type of finish, but this Pac-Man is very shiny. I love this thumbs up pose that he's getting. Love the really big lemon drop head, and stands amazingly well because he has these big wide feet. And there's also quite a few Pops in this line that you can pick up, including Ms. Pac-Man and all of the ghosts. Inky, Blinky, Clyde. There's a couple more or something like that. I don't know all their names, but so it's going to cost you a pretty penny if you want to get all of these guys, but you got to get the main one. You got to get Pac-Man, and that's what I have here. Another thing that makes him unique from all the other Funko Pops is he just has a head and feet. He has no body, so you can't move his head left or right or anything like that. So really like this Funko Pop, really digging him. And you can see the other ones that I have off to the side here. So I'm just going to put them all out right in front of me. This is the complete Family Guy line. So I got these maybe about, maybe going on 2.5, 3 weeks ago. Ray Gun Stewie, regular Stewie, Brian, and Peter Griffin. Now I know Funko Pop collectors out there wasn't really feeling this particular line. They did not like the way that they look. They didn't like the range of characters, like the fact that there's two Stewies. And I understand because this line, I believe, came out in like 2015 or something like that. And these Pops, the way that they look and the way that they're designed, it looks like they were designed after the old animation style of Family Guy. I mean, just look at Stewie with the closed eyes and the slit eyes and damn you vile woman, all that stuff. He doesn't do that anymore. So this looks like it's based off the old Family Guy, and people, they're more into the new type of style. But I got these because I was drawing parallels with the Family Guy line and the Simpsons line. Remember a long time ago when the Simpsons Funko Pops came out? Probably well before anyone who's watching actually started seriously collecting these things. People didn't like those either. Why? Because they didn't look right. The designs were weird. It wasn't that many characters to choose from. And then once Funko took them away and the popularity grew, now everybody wants the Simpsons Funko Pops. And I feel like we're drawing parallels with this here. So even though I am a fan of Family Guy, I do feel like it's following in the same footsteps as the Simpsons did, and being a line that, based off a popular series, that a lot of people did not like the particular design. It did not have a second wave. It did not have additional characters coming out. And you saw them on the shelves and you said, this is stupid, I don't want them. And then when they're gone, a lot of people might want them again. And I'm going to be happy knowing that I did decide to get them. And they were really quite cheap on Amazon. They were not selling for full price. So I got all of these guys for, I don't know, maybe like $33 or something like that. So it was a pretty good price, pretty reasonable price. So let's move all these guys off to the side. And I don't get these things just for, monetary value or perceived monetary value. I got these because I wanted them, but I still had to think about that and say, you know what? I got a feeling that once these are gone, people are going to want them again because that's human nature. All right, the last Funko Pop that I want to show you guys that I got, this is the Red Knight from the upcoming game Dark Souls 3. People are so super hyped about Dark Souls 3, and understandably so. It is a fun game. Bloodborne's really fun. And also Salt and Sanctuary, if you ever heard of that game, it's like a 2D Dark Souls, and that's on the PlayStation Network. Go and check that out if you really like Dark Souls and Demon Souls and Bloodborne, because it's pretty much just like it. So anyway, yeah, this is the Red Knight. You probably saw him in the trailers and on the box art and stuff like that. And this is a really cool pop. And I really like how the design came out. I love the molding on this helmet. There's some texture right here too, like on the mesh part of his helmet. And this really reminds me of something that you might have seen like in the Skyrim line. So it really draws parallels to that. I think that's really cool. I love that sort of tattered clothing that you have on the back. The sword came out well. It didn't come out bent. I also got him at GameStop, the same place where I got Pac-Man, actually, the same time that I got Pac-Man. My GameStop had about two or three of these and one Pac-Man. So this is the only pop, at least right now, from the Dark Souls line. You look on the back of the box and this is it. He's the only one. So if you're a fan of the game, you're a fan of Pops, go ahead and pick this up. You will not regret it. And now for the next thing that I want to show you. Did I freak you out? Maybe just a little bit? I hope I did, because I've really been wanting this mask. This is a Joker mask, and I got this Joker mask when I purchased this graphic novel here. This is Batman, Death of the Family, and I got this on Amazon. It only costs about $24, and for your money, let me tell you, it is hard to not act a little bit crazy when you have this mask on. For your money, you are going to get this paperback graphic novel, which is extremely good, by the way. And you're also going to get this wonderful Joker mask here, complete with crazy green hair and the really, really great and the really, really great texture in the design of this crazy mask. This thing's amazing. A little bit hot, especially under these lights, but I really have to recommend this particular graphic novel. I'm not going to spoil anything about it. Just know that this shows Joker in a very menacing light. It really touches on the psychology that Joker has in relation to the Joker and Batman, and it's a really great story. I read this entire thing in almost one sitting. I was looking at wrestling and then I was reading this, but I got through this fairly quickly. It is a great graphic novel, and for the price, I mean, look at the mask. You have to get it. I want you to. Now it's time for some statues. What I have here is Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegeta. This is a Banpresto statue, and like I get all my Banpresto statues, well, almost all of them, got this from Amazon.com. For surprisingly cheap. I think when I got him, he was about $22. So this statue stands at around 8 inches tall, somewhere around that mark. And it's just a really cool statue. It's PVC, so the whole thing's made out of plastic, but it's very sturdy. These spikes are kind of sharp, and it just depicts Vegeta in his Super Saiyan God form. The paint on this guy is really well done. As you can see, there's a little bit of like a hint of blue inside of the white here, and it definitely does look intentional. So his armor is not completely white, it has a little bit of blue in it. The same thing for this gold here. The gold also looks like it has a little hint of blue, and Vegeta stands up really well on his own. However, he does come with this, and this is just a little stand that you can put on the back of his leg, and then that will help with some stability if you're having stability problems with Vegeta. So even though I don't find this particular leg stand all that necessary, it's still very nice to have just in case you want to use it. So like I said, it's a statue. Articulation, no, absolutely none. It is a statue. To go along with that, I have another statue here, and this is Vegito. Vegito, the fusion between Goku and Vegeta when they use these little earrings here. So Vegito is another Banpresto statue. Got him a while ago. Actually, this was, I believe, the second Banpresto Dragon Ball Z statue that I have ever gotten. And it's awesome Vegito in Super Saiyan form. Would really like a Vegito in regular Saiyan form. I don't have any statues of Saiyans with black hair. I need to change that. But yeah, this guy looks really, really good. The biggest problem that I have with Vegito here is that he does not stand up that well on his own. Now, he's doing just fine now. You know, I just move him all around and he seems to be doing all fine. He's totally fine. But when I put him back inside that shelf, for some reason, and yes, I know this surface that I'm on at times is weird, is not completely level in some areas, but he has a tendency to just rock just a little bit, and he would fall over and he would take down Goku and Frieza and everything else. And considering, you know, this is a little bit weighty, and when that thing falls from up there, this is glass, man. He'll take down everything in his path. So I had to put him behind Goku so that when he does lean, he doesn't have enough force to knock Goku over. So he'll just lean, he'll stop, and then that keeps everything nice and secure. But I still do really like the statue. He didn't come with any kind of leg support, and now I kind of wish that he had. So let's move this guy over here. And then last thing that I want to show you is, of course, Batman related, and this is the NECA Toys Adam West Batman. And this is the 7-inch Adam West Batman that NECA was releasing in stores, Toys R Us, be more specific. And this is the shrunken down version of the 1/4 scale Adam West Batman. So they did this with Heath Ledger's Joker, and they also did this with the Christopher Reeve Superman. They re-released these in a smaller form, and you know, this is just a really great figure. Really think he's awesome. He comes with a couple of different accessories. Of course, he has his Batarang right here. He also comes with like a little remote control, and I think he comes with something else, but I cannot remember exactly what he comes with. But this is, of course, the throwback, corny as heck TV series Batman figure, and I'm really glad to have had this one, to have found this one. I found him in a Toys R Us that is far away from where I live. I just happened to be in the area, and I saw quite a few of him, but I've never seen the Christopher Reeve Superman in any of my stores. And as time goes on, I feel like the chances of me seeing that Superman is just going to go down, down, and down. But this is a great addition to the collection. I've been getting a lot of Superman related stuff lately. Maybe it has something to do with the movie. Who knows? Thanks, marketing. But it all works out. So that's pretty much it, guys. As I'm looking around, I don't think there's anything else that I have not shown you that I wanted to show you in this video. So just a quick little recap. We got ourselves a handful of Funko Pops, got a couple statues, and one really cool action figure. So of course, this is not going to be the end. I have some more stuff coming up in the very near future. And let me know if there's anything in particular that you would like to see that is reasonably priced. As much as I would love to get like sideshow statues and Hot Toys, it ain't in my budget. But you have something else that you're really interested in, let me know. And if I think it's cool, I just might pick it up and just do a little review for you guys. So if you enjoyed this, please be sure to subscribe to this channel and like the video and all of that good stuff. And thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I'm Jeremy, and I'll talk to you later.